Hey guys, welcome back to the Business Vlogs channel. I'm Shashi D and I post on here every single day. I might miss a day or two, but I try my best to post every single day, following my schedule as well as possible. I mentioned before that I follow a very systematic schedule. I like to use Google Calendar. You guys might use Apple Calendar, Outlook Calendar. I'm not sure. But I think a digital calendar is the number one best tool in the world. It allows you to not only systematize your day with noting down what time you're going to do certain things, but you can also add descriptions. So with the protocol being X at X time, you can then set an algorithm to that protocol, micro instructions on what to do. That way, your brain does not have to use mental effort to make a decision. The more you do that, the more you spike in cortisol over time. And the more cortisol you have, the less willpower you have. You'll succumb to pleasure. The less creativity ability you have as well. So you won't be able to be creative, right? You're going to, instead of problem solve outside of your work, you're going to be daydreaming about things that are unnecessary, meaningless, that has nothing to do with your goal. If you want to ruminate about the right things, if you want to deeply think about your goal and problem solving around your goal, then you want to reduce the amount of decisions that go into certain things. So for example, what I do now when I go to the gym, I don't go to the locker room and change and da 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 da. I just make sure that I'm wearing the clothes that allow me to work out. So the clothes that I go into the gym with, I'm working out with those clothes, right? That way I don't have to navigate and, excuse me, sir, find a locker, open the locker, put my clothes in. This all takes mental effort, which actually raises your stress levels. And the richest people are the least stressed. People think they work harder than everyone else, when actually they're working not as long and not as hard. So Warren Buffett, he tap dances to work the moment he wakes up. So the secret is you work as early as possible and as short as possible. You compress the amount of time you work. And when you do that, you perceive the work as more important in this compressed period of time. And you're sprinting instead of walking or jogging during this work period. And you might be slow at first. You might not work super efficiently. But as you come back and work again, you'll become more efficient because outside of this work period, your brain is problem solving on how to make the work more efficient. How can you do it in less time, less effort, and also how can your input create a much greater output, right? So you figure out ways to create a less costly input, and you also figure out a way to leverage the input to create a much greater output. It's a math equation. You have to solve it yourself, and your brain will be able to solve it for you automatically. It's crazy. All we have to do is keep our stress levels low, systematize our days, make sure that we're working early in the day to access flow state, because you're more prone to flow in the beginning of the day. And we want to compress the amount of time we're working. Now, this work should be creative work, because if it's creative, that means you're irreplaceable. AI can't replace you. You can't be outsourced. If society can give you a role and educate you on a role, they can replace your role. So if you ever want to learn a skill, either learn it yourself or be an apprentice. Now, being an apprentice is the best way. It's the fastest way, because you can replicate off someone else, and then you can create off of that. So whatever you replicate, you implement it, and then you create it. You create around it. You make it better. You improve it. So you have proof of concept. You're not trying to create the next big thing, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I post on here every single day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna take my break now. I just finished a whole session before this for my main channel, back to back to back. But yeah, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay stress free, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.